You may think of a steaming bowl of ramen as the classic Japanese dish, but what if I told you ramen actually originated from China, and there's another type of noodle that's native to Japan? It's called soba.
It's interesting that people think that ramen is the quintessential Japanese noodle, but soba has more of a history.
Not that long ago, a lot of ramen was referred to as chuka soba, which literally means Chinese soba.
I headed out to Sobaya with comedian and host of the Asian Not Asian podcast, Fumi Abe. We're going to see how soba is made, and Fumi is going to teach me how to eat soba.
Yes, this feels like some sort of ancient yoga technique or something. It's very good on my back.
While ramen is made from wheat flour, soba is made from buckwheat. Served hot or cold, soba noodles are known for their nutty, rich flavor and are brown, long, and thin like spaghetti.
When you go have ramen, you're not first asked hot or cold, right? And so even from the get-go, I think soba has more versatility to it.
Cold soba, also known as zaru soba, is served chilled and dry on a bamboo tray and is sometimes topped with seaweed or served like a salad.
Soba is more about really tasting the flavor of the noodle. I think ramen, it's more about the broth and the texture of the noodle.
Popular throughout Japan, regardless of the season, soba noodles can be found all over the country in most noodle shops and differ from region to region. As machine-made and instant noodles grow in popularity, the tradition of making soba noodles by hand is being practiced less and less.
If you just make everything by machine, then you're gonna lose the skills and the knowledge that all these artisans have that were passed on generation by generation.
Fumi and I joined Victor, who's been practicing the craft for the past 15 years.
Victor, he's Mexican, but he trained so hard so that when a Japanese person comes from Japan and eats our soba, and they see who makes it, they're surprised. They think, this is better than Japan. It is truly a, passing on the knowledge to the next generation kind of task.
Soba starts off with mixing 80% buckwheat flour and 20% wheat flour. Okay, so what is the first step that we do?
First we gotta make sure it's really mixed.
Together?
Mix it.
This feels good.
Oh my god.
It feels really good.
It's so soft.
Oh my gosh.
Next step is we gotta dump the water little by little. Soba depends a lot on the water.
It's not as soft anymore thanks to the water, but I feel like these little pebbles. Okay, I'm doing this all wrong, I feel. What, do I just put it in the middle like this?
Got it. Like you're washing clothes.
Like I'm washing clothes? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, have you washed clothes like
No,
this?
I hate doing that. Like by the river? What do you mean? Like what?
This is next. We got the soba dough.
Okay.
What we gotta do now is unroll it to a little flour so it doesn't stick with your hands. And this is the movements, like turning.
You turn it like this?
Right.
By pushing?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm stretching it. Is that okay?
Press a little bit, yeah.
You make this 70 times every day.
Not every day, only New Year's Day because
Toshikoshi
Soba.
But yeah, on New Year's, typically we would eat it, which is like a tradition that Japanese people like to do, which is to say goodbye to the previous year by eating soba at midnight. Like hopping over the year soba.
This is the fun part.
This is the fun part?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Look at his arms.
Oh my
Look at his
God.
arms.
After the dough achieves the perfect consistency, it's time to hand cut the noodles into spaghetti-like strands.
Whoa! Oh my God, flex. My God. It's interesting how the Italians have the pasta maker, but this is what the Japanese people thought of.
It's so delicate.
It is. It's like a live animal. It's like your baby, Oh my gosh.
Pat, 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 pat. Hit.
That's how we learn how to do soba.
Once the dough is formed, the chef adds noodles to boiling water until they are cooked. The final dish comes with a small cup of broth or sauce that complements the noodles and completes the dish. So the tip is then to take your chopsticks, lift the noodles,
Yes.
dip, and then slurp.
Yes.
Okay.
And then.
Mmm.
The sound in a noodle shop is like almost like a compliment to the chef. But, you know, in America and, you know, as foreign people kind of move to Japan and see what we're doing over there, you know, slurping is internationally regarded as a little inappropriate, right? It's not uncommon to see like a Japanese person eating noodles today and that person will not slurp. Because of societal pressures. You can still kind of taste that like the buckwheat like bitterness a little bit, you know, there's like the overtone of that. Oh, are you getting sauce all over yourself?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I think I slurped it wrong.
Oh my gosh, you're a mess. So if you go to Tokyo or something and you're looking for a soba restaurant,
Yeah.
my dad always tells me like don't go to Google, don't like try to find the best soba restaurant. Like just look around and see where all like the Japanese salarymen are eating.
Yeah.
And so if you see like a bunch of like Japanese salarymen like eating with their white shirts and they're not talking to anybody and they're just slurping, they'll finish their meal in like 45 seconds, and that's the place you want to go to. You're so silent. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, because I'm enjoying this food.
No, but let the
Oh, it's slurping. Oh my god, you're right, you're
I
right.
don't hear any slurping.
You're right. I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. Let me slurp.
I think a lot of us, if you're like second generation or like 1.5 generation, we're always kind of like, our identity is always just like confusing because, you know, you don't really feel like you belong with the people back in your home country, or, you know, or like the Western people don't always see you as one of them here. But like through traditions like that, I think it's a good way to just kind of like remind yourself that like at the end of the day, like I'm just trying to eat some soba and, you know, we have that in common. Whoa!
It looks like you've been doing this before.
Oh my gosh.
No, I swear I have never done this.
Did you come early in practice?
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, this is not fair. I was not told about this.